Right, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. Hope you're all doing okay. It's difficult, this one. The weekend we lost Kevin Campbell.
Super
Kevin Campbell. A man who's saved this club. A man who is seen in high regard by
everyone.
So many people, so many clubs. It's now, it's Tuesday, isn't it? The news broke on Saturday. I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest with you, because we knew he'd been ill for quite some time, but the extent of it we just didn't know. But from all of us at Falcon Blues TV, from the Falcon, from all the Evertonians on their behalf, I would like to think all the best, Super Kev, rest in peace, and best wishes to his family and friends. But I want to talk about Kev because I'll let you speak because I've just
like you said, Dave, just echoed the sentiments early. It's just gotten, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Great player for us. We were lucky enough to interview him quite a few times, and
you've had a good. You've had him on WhatsApp and stuff, haven't you? You've been chatting to him a lot, and that's
he was just so accommodating. We could say like the videos he sent for people's birthdays. He did one for me dad for Father's Day. He did one for me. My boss's husband's injured himself at work, done his Achilles in. So I mentioned it to him, and like within 10 minutes, just sent over this boss message, which just uplifted his mood. You know what I mean? Such a great guy. Had time for it. He went out of his way, didn't he? Like spoke to us when he was on holiday and stuff like that.
I mean, I've done an interview with him where I've messaged him the night before. I said, Kev, can you do an interview with us? Yeah. It's going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning because I'm working. I'm over it. He was over abroad or wherever he was. Got up, looked fresh as a fucking daisy, and I looked like death myself. I looked awful. I looked so tired. But he was in a Jamaican Bob Marley t-shirt. He was just chilled, but he just looked so relaxed, and he looked great, and he was on form. Every time you've spoken to him, he's, like we said, he's been in the Falcon, he's been at the 12 with us and stuff like that. And he's just a great guy to be around.
Very positive person, yeah. You can just look at his Twitter feed. He was always up there early, wishing everyone a good day and stuff like that. Yeah, and
he was just one of those people who were just a proper positive mental attitude, but then would never, he played for Forest, he played for us, he's played for Arsenal, West Brom, Trabzonspor, and things like that. But everywhere he's gone, he's been well received. He's been, adored by people. And then he's took that on. And you see some players who will just stick to one team and go, Everton won, fuck Arsenal, fuck everyone else. Not Kev. He would be straight down the line with you. He'd have a go, he'd have a joke, and he'd have a laugh with you, but he knew where to stop, but he was always respectful in how he spoke to you. He'd have a laugh, he'd take the piss, but he knew enough there, and that spoke volumes, and that's why he was so well respected at Arsenal, at Forest, at Trabzonspor, Cardiff, West Brom, everywhere he's been. He's just been fucking great, and the world's lost a fucking really, really, really good guy, and it's not fair. It's just shit.
Yeah.
He is, and I think the plaudits should continue for him. I think
that speaks big credit to himself.
It's still going. There's people still, putting out great videos, great comments, great thoughts about him and stuff like that. And that again, like you say, it speaks volumes. It's still a tough one to take. And like I say, it's Tuesday, and I'm still like, fucking hell, this is fucking horrible because we've lost an Everton legend, we've lost an Everton giant, we've lost an Evertonian, and we've lost a gentleman. Do you know what I mean? And that's the really, really crushing thing about it. It's just been crap, and but we look back fondly at Kev's time.
I think one thing that comes to mind is after not just the recent derby victory, but the one back in COVID. Not to say that we were watching it together. Actually, fuck it, we were.
We were. The government were
having, what was it, work parties at work events or something like that.
We all watched it.
But Kevin Campbell was sending us memes about the derby and the victory there.
His boss.
I remember speaking to him not long before it, where he was saying he's he's sick of being the last guy to score a winner at Anfield, and yeah, he was made up with that. But
9 goals in 8 games that saved the club. We were on the road to oblivion. I was on Talksport the other day. I was asked to talk on Talksport about Kev, and even that, I was proud to do that. I honoured to be able to get the opportunity to talk about Kevin on the radio to everyone. Those games, we were gone. We've been crap over the last 3 seasons where we've been facing relegation. Nothing compared to that. We were gone. There was no coming back from it. Kev, we needed a miracle, and Kev showed up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that is all that mattered. He got us the goals, got us the wins, got us the points, got us safe. And then the second season, he's come on loan, and then we made it permanent. And 145 appearances, and I think just under 50 goals for the club. Club captain. Just the heart of a lion, just everything about him. But you just knew he was going to run through brick walls for you. Yeah. And that epitomises what we want as an Evertonian. That epitomises what you want to see from your captain, from someone who plays for Everton. And people should take notice of that. That's the one that we should be looking at. You should be looking at that. His performances and his attitude during that time. Just, and then to go on to be club captain, continues to score goals. He's one of those very few heroes that I had during that time.
Yeah. Still got a lot of affinity for players in that squad as well. It's like my era really when I was growing up, and obviously the winner at Anfield, which we mentioned there as well. But yeah, it's just gotten really, isn't it?
It is.
You know what I mean?
But I hope that when Kev goes up there and St. Peter asks, "Oi, big man, what's your name?" and Kev will tell you.
Yeah.
So from me and Paul at Falcon Blues TV, rest in peace, Super Kev, up the toffees.